There's a kind of sadness no one sees. Not the dramatic kind, the quiet one. The ache that creeps in when everything looks fine on the outside. But something deep inside feels gone. It's not depression, it's not burnout, it's a disconnection, a sense that you've drifted far from something real, something that once belonged to you. Carl Jung wouldn't tell you to push harder. He wouldn't tell you to fix yourself. He'd say, "You are not lost, you are hiding." And you'd feel the truth of that land in your bones. You're not missing because you failed. You're missing because a part of you had to go underground just to survive. From an early age, you were taught which parts of you were acceptable and which were too strange, too sensitive, too intense. You didn't stop being those things. You just learned to hide them. You created a version of yourself the world could love. You smiled on cue. You shrank your voice. You laughed when something inside you wanted to cry. And the longer you wore that version, the more the real you began to disappear. Jung called this outer version the persona, the mask we wear to function in society. But masks are not meant to be permanent. Underneath the persona lives something deeper. The self, not the version you perform, but the one you forgot. The self doesn't shout. It speaks through symbols, through dreams, through art, through sudden moments of emotion you can't explain. It shows up in the things you're drawn to, in the people who trigger you, in the stories you return to again and again. Most of us are haunted by what we've never dared to face. But Jung didn't call this weakness. He called it the shadow, the hidden side of the psyche, made of everything you were told to reject. And here's the paradox. The shadow isn't evil. It's not your enemy. It's your unlived life, your suppressed truths, your wounded child, your power, twisted by silence. If you keep pushing it away, it shows up as anxiety, addiction, projection. But if you dare to face it, with honesty, without judgment, it becomes your greatest source of energy. Jung believed the journey isn't to become better, it's to become whole. Not light without darkness, but both, integrated, held, accepted. That's why healing isn't about fixing yourself. It's about remembering, reclaiming, uncovering the parts of you that were buried not because they were wrong, but because the world wasn't ready for them. And now, maybe you are. You are not broken. You are buried. And the digging is sacred work. Some people won't understand your return. They fell in love with your mask, not your soul. That's okay. You're not here to be understood. You're here to be real. Realness is raw, messy, unpredictable. But it's alive, and that's what you've been missing. So if you feel like something inside you is fading, don't push through it. Sit with it. Listen. Feel what wants to come back. You're not lost. You're hiding. And the path back is not out there. It's inward. Through dreams, through creativity, through silence, through the courage to face the parts of you you swore you'd never show again. The self is waiting, not to be created, but remembered. So come home, not to who you think you should be, but to who you already are beneath the noise, the masks, the fear. This isn't the end. This is the return.